Some people would argue that after Luffy, all the Straw Hats are equally important. And while this is technically true in terms of the in-universe crew hierarchy, narratively, from an out-of-universe perspective, some Straw Hats are clearly more equal than others. For example, amongst the 10 Straw Hats that we have, the original East Blue 5 are clearly the core members of the crew. They are the more manageable group of main characters within the main characters. This is why Oda brought them to the forefront at the start of the Elbaf adventure. But even amongst these 5, the trio of Luffy, Zoro, and Nami are even more important, being the main decision makers of the crew, which is why Oda isolates them at the start of most storylines. Some people would argue that Nami is actually the second most important character instead of Zoro, but like I said earlier, at this point Zoro's entire shtick is being the number 2, being the second to join the crew, the second strongest in the crew, and he even ranks second in popularity polls. Now depending on how you calculate it, Nami does have more screen time than Zoro at certain points in the story, but this highlights an important difference between what Zoro and Nami's role in the story is supposed to be. Zoro is a secondary protagonist, meaning his subplot needs its own allotted screen time to be fleshed out. Nami, on the other hand, is fundamentally a support character. Nami's character works best next to Luffy, which is why she can share screen time with him more easily. We even see this in the Romance Dawn one-shots, which are basically the pilot chapters of One Piece, where the supporting characters are clearly Nami prototypes both times, showing that she was part of the plan even before Zoro. It wasn't until after Oda wrote his Monsters one-shot that Oda decided that he wanted a cool, stoic swordsman like Ryuma to be the second main character, which is why he created Zoro.